All right, so welcome to March. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like the frequency. At first, I was excited, but as everything settles, and I'm just opening myself up to receive what's to be received. You see the look on her face. She looking like don't fuck with me. Pardon my English. She straight up. She giving that don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. You know who I am. You know what I stand for. It's a new year and nothing changed. The wheel is still the wheel. Air is still air. Water is still wet. Just don't fuck with me. If you didn't catch it, we're in Virgo. The day is March 14th. It's a beautiful Friday. We're being ruled by the energies of Venus and Gemini. Those two are pretty interesting together. Where Venus communicates in the sense of groundedness, luxuries, abundance. She uses the Mercurian energy to carry that forth. Something about the Virgo energy is just like, look, alright, it is what it is. Let's get this done. It's a mission. Get the message to the people, but don't mess with me right now. Don't do it. The energy of the day is filled with abundance of love with the pink color, abundance of richness with the citron. Peace is the energy that these two items bring to the table with this Virgo energy. What's weird about it is Virgo is usually the mother, but right now she's not being. The energy I'm getting is like that single mother that's just tired. She's not being her typical loving, nurturing Virgo. She's tired and she's like, look, kid, it's a side of me that y'all normally don't ever see. Don't bring it out. So we're not going to bring it out. What we're going to do is meditate. You need one chunk of citron, just one raw. You see how it looks on the picture? Like that, just raw citron and a candle. And what we're going to do different this time that we normally don't do is we're going to meditate on that energy of feminine energy. If you're a woman, meditate on yourself, your mothers, your grandmothers, your ancestors before you, your sisters, your children, cousins, friends, colleagues. If you're a male, meditate on that feminine energy within yourself. Meditate on your mother, your grandmother, those you love, those you know, and those you don't know. And we're going to balance this out because guess what? By the time we do the new moon, spring will be coming through with that new energy. Watch this. Just watch, okay? So I'm using the two images to show you. The bottom image, the smaller image where Aries is covered in natural fire, which Aries is, and then the bigger image of the fluorescence of spring, which Aries bring, is a combination of the energy I'm getting. It's a part of us that's like, man, it is what it is. If it's going to be what it's going to be, then we're ready. But then that soft, delicate petal of a rose blossoms and you're like, but it is spring though. So what are we gonna do with this energy? I'm gonna tell you one thing. Aries is not home. Aries is in Saturn. The Saturday, which is when that that new moon falls under, is a Saturday, which means that day is going to be ruled by Saturnian energy. Depending on how Saturn feels that day will dictate how your Aries energy moves throughout your new moon. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is Aries is no sucker because Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is always ready. Mars stays ready. That's the fun part about Mars. Mars be on that all day. Mars is like, all right. I know I be about that spring, beautiful energy, but I mean, if it is, it is. It's something about 2025 that just don't feel right. Like it's like, I don't know. It's just something about 2025 as I'm doing these readings. Usually, like as you're doing the readings, if you're coming off of a bad year, by the second month, it kind of gets better. But it's like, dude, it's March 29th, it's spring, and I still feel like, guards, keep my guards up. Now, we do also have a solar eclipse in Aries on that very day, so that might give us a little leeway. And we will be in the sign of Aries. So you're going to be in the sign of Aries. The moon will be in Aries. The day will be ruled by Saturnian energy, and we will be having a solar eclipse in Aries. So, I mean, it's not all bad. But then again, if you have an Aries in your life, when they're bothered, they're truly bothered. And I can't shake the feeling that I'm having. So I'm kind of going to rush this along to get to the tarot just to see what everything aligns with. Give me a minute. So the stone and the color are pretty much the raw energy of Aries. But the message that I did get is believe in whom you are, whoever you are. At this moment, it's like it doesn't matter what your sun, rise, ascend, moon, all that is. We're in this Aries energy together. You understand? It doesn't matter who you are. We're in this energy together, and believe in who you are, because who you are is going to dictate how that day is going to go for you. But keep in mind, we have this very raw ruby. I didn't use a shiny ruby because something about me doesn't, when I'm practicing or prepping myself for spiritual work, something about me doesn't mess with the shiny stones. The shiny stones are more for superficial issues versus raw, unadulterated spiritual issues where your truth, yourself, who you are is on the table. That's why I chose that stone, because it just attracted itself to me. That's a ruby. We're dealing with ruby energy. If you don't know what energy that is, go look up what does a ruby mean. What does that energy bring to you? We're dealing with the color red. I wouldn't say wear red all day, because remember, the color red is also the color of power, sacrifice, and all that other stuff. Just keep it neutral. Keep it neutral. Know that you're in the energy of I am, because Aries don't play. And let's jump into these tarots, man. Let's do this. We have Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. To kind of explain my energy, because it's like I feel it, but I can't react to it, because we have Pentacles on the table. The energy of the earth signs, the Taurus, the Virgo, Capricorn. We don't react, that easily to things. So let's start with that reverse. Your reverse in your Five of Swords signifies a peaceful resolution, moving forward, overcoming challenges. Now that is going to be met with the Queen, which is saying that if you've matured and you find yourself being more grounded in who you are, then you will receive all of the rewards that come with that reverse sword. The Five of Swords is a union between the air signs and the energy of Uranus. The energy of Uranus is an energy of rebellion, change, and unexpected events. The energy of the air signs are associated with intellect, communication, and your mind, right? The Queen of Pentacles, on the other hand, relates to Capricorn. I think the zodiac won't affect us until that new moon, where we will be in the house of Capricorn on that Saturday under the rulership of Saturn. So if I could break this down for you guys. The Queen of Pentacles is a quiet energy. She's like every matriarchal deity that you can think of. The Isises, the Ezelis in Haiti, the Orishas, the I forgot her name, the Greek one, I forgot her name. All of these matriarchal deities that when you really need that help, you pray to or you meditate with them. She is all about her business. Her focus is on the well-being of you and also on child care. She is focused on family and the well-being of the totality of what it means to be family. Her energy is very quiet and she lives a simple life. Now, pair that with this Five of Swords in reverse, which is telling us we're going to have a peaceful resolution as we move forward, but look out for the warning signs because the overcoming of challenges can be met with violent reactions. I'm not sure what that means to you guys, but just look out. I guess that's the uncomfortability of this reading. It's very uncomfortable because my mother is a Virgo, and the Virgo energy for me is always so welcoming. It's so protective. But it's just something about this reading with the Virgo and the Aries that's just like, be on the lookout, all right? Stay on guard. Don't take everything verbatim as you see it. There's a lot going on in the background. So you guys, I don't have that much to say. Do some research. Leave me some comments of how your month is going, how your year has been going, and then we'll proceed and see what the rest of the year has in store for us all.